points. He expressed joy that their messages were resonating well with many across various political and professional backgrounds, showing interest in joining the movement. Meanwhile, the co-chair of the We Are Intellectual Movement, Isaac Doe, believes gone are the days when Liberians voted based on male voice. Mr. Doe described President Weah as a man of action with a remarkable development track record that cannot be matched easily. He told ELBC Monday people whose lives have been transformed by the policies and development initiatives of the Liberian leader will repay him at the ballot box in October. Doe said it is time citizens vote based on what betters Liberia as a country and not what sweet words from politicians. At least one person has been killed and several others injured after a container fell off a moving truck in Toll Town in Grand County. The incident happened near a crowded market, leaving several businesses damaged. The container truck was traveling from Ivory Coast to Zwedru when the unfortunate incident happened over the weekend. Grand County Police Inspector Derek Conway said the victim is a 16-year-old boy and resident of Toll Town. The local police detachment is still investigating the cause of the accident. Police in Grand Crew County are investigating three persons for their alleged involvement in armed robbery. The head of Crime Services Division at the local police detachment, Maswa Trawale, named those arrested as Prince Taylor, that's Prince Tyler, Washington Sia, and George Tagbe. Mr. Trawale said the three suspects have been terrorizing peaceful citizens in the Bua Jiken. Meanwhile, police in Grand Crew County have alarmed over increased criminal activities in the county and call on residents to always report suspected criminals. The director of anti-human trafficking at the Ministry of Labor, Dr. Satya, says the task force secretariat has made significant progress in the fight against human trafficking. Mr. Satya said government and international partners continue to exert frantic efforts in creating awareness on human trafficking and its consequences, as well as providing social counseling to victims. He attributed the enormous progress made to ongoing collaboration with line ministries and agencies, including the Ministries of Justice and Health. According to him, the task force works on a 5-year action plan aimed at alleviating the high rate of human trafficking in the country. Mr. Satya spoke on the Super Morning Show Monday. Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Wissa Blamo, has presented 3,500 United States dollars to Radio Tabatai in district in Nima County. The amount was presented to the Board of Advisors of the radio station by CDC senatorial aspirant for Nima County, Roland Duo. Our correspondent host, Mr. Duo, are saying the amount is to purchase some broadcast materials for Radio Tapeta. He said the station has a crucial role to play, especially in broadcasting messages of peace during the 2023 presidential and legislative elections. According to our correspondent, the station has stopped broadcasting for over 6 months due to some challenges. And the National Rural Fund of Liberia, NRF, has launched mentoring and internship program for students in the country. NRF Executive Director Josetta went to a news conference Monday. The initiative is intended to help students explore their skills and contribute to the development of the country. According to Mother Wento, the initiative will last for 3 months, targeting students from across the 15 counties.
The National Rural Fund Office of Liberia, under my leadership for the very first time, launched an internship program. It is specific.
She disclosed are the entities working along with the Liberia Architectural Association, the University of Liberia, and the Engineering Society of Liberia to fully implement the project. Meanwhile, Madam Wento said talks are ongoing with relevant stakeholders and companies to help incorporate outstanding interns at the end of the program.
Maxwell Johnson there with the bulletin of news. You'll be back a little later with our foreign developments and the weather forecast. One of our top stories: 16-year-old boy killed after a contingent fell on him in Totown, Grangida County. To this one now, the We Are Intellectual movement is said to be gaining grounds in its quest to ensure President George Weah is re-elected in October. The movement brings together non-partisans and top professionals in promoting the development achievement of the president to the Liberian people. Two officials of the group, Chairman Bwaka Fofanan and co-chair Isaac Doe, appeared on the Super Morning Show this morning to discuss their plans. Vasta